Hi folks, and welcome to day 4 of our lessons from Leviticus. Today's devotional is called The Role of Priests in Our Offerings. Leviticus chapter 1 verses 3 to 9. If someone brings a burnt offering from the herd, they must offer a male animal. It must not have any flaws. They must bring it to the entrance to the tent of meeting, then the Lord will accept it. They must place their hand on the head of the burnt offering. Then the Lord will accept it in place of them. It will pay for their sin. The young bull must be killed in the sight of the Lord. Then the priests in Aaron's family line must bring its blood to the altar. They must splash it against the sides of the altar. The altar stands at the entrance to the tent of meeting. The skin must be removed from the animal brought from the burnt offering. Then the animal must be cut into pieces. The priests in Aaron's family line must build a fire on the altar. They must place wood on the fire. Then they must place the pieces of the animal on the burning wood on the altar. The pieces including the head and the fat. The inside parts of the animal must be washed with water. The legs must be washed. The priest must burn all of it on the altar. It is a burnt offering. It is a food offering. Its smell pleases the Lord. Perhaps one of the most controversial topics in modern Christianity is the relationship between pastors, priests, and money. But here in this passage, we see that there is a clear role for priests in the handling of the offerings given to the Lord. As believers, our role is to bring the offering to our local church. It is then the responsibility of the designated members of the church leadership to handle our offerings. This is not to excuse bad stewardship of offerings, but it is to remind us that we should not be influenced by what the world says about the workings of the Church of God. I go to a church which is transparent about how and where our offerings are spent. For some churches, high levels of transparency are not possible due to political or legal reasons within the country where the church operates. That being said, whether you are like me and have full transparency or not, we all need to accept and believe that there is a role for priests to influence how offerings are spent. If we are able to accept this and believe that God is totally in control, where there is bad stewardship concerning finances, we can be sure that we have done our part and God will deal with the rest accordingly. Here are some questions for you to think about. Have I accepted the stewardship and role of the priesthood concerning my offerings? Does my lack of acceptance prevent me from giving my best? Do I need to renew my mind concerning giving? Thanks for listening and have a great day. Bye.